How did Victor Robles go from one of the worst players in his organization, where he got outright DFA'd on May 27th after 7 years in the organization, where he had an astoundingly bad slashing line of a 120 batting average, a 281 on base, and a 120 slug, which is clearly bad enough for any team to cut a player. That'll get you unemployed very quickly. But then the Mariners almost immediately picked him up, and in the last 36 games has basically tripled his production, where now he is batting a 349 average, 411 on base, and a 523 slug, which makes him one of the most effective hitters in all of baseball. So how did he turn it around that fast? Well, recently in a report from the Seattle Mariners, Victor Robles has been working very closely with the Seattle Mariners hitting coach Jarrett DeHart, where Robles made notable adjustments. His hands are positioned much lower, and he has entirely omitted his old leg kick, which he says has allowed him to get his hands through the zone faster and utilize his lower half more effectively. And when you look at the difference in this swing, you realize just how much a small, subtle difference can change your entire career in baseball. On the left side, this was on his first home run with the Seattle Mariners. You can tell hands are much lower in his setup, and he's going to just pick up his left heel and put it right back down. Whereas on the right side, he's going to have a whole leg kick with his hands started much higher, and it just seems to throw off his timing. Something as little as that can change everything in your swing. And it makes the Mariners hitting coach, which quite frankly has not been the case in most free agency signings. He does deserve credit for this one. And taking a look at his leadoff home run swing here against the Phillies, this was a couple days ago. You can tell his timing is so much better. He gets out in front and barrels up the ball at the perfect point of contact. He gets his foot down quickly. It gets his hands in the right position. He just looks like he's seeing the ball well, and I just love to see swings like this. Just the heel picks up, brings it right back down, and gets his hands through the zone as fast as he needs to. This guy is an electric player. I am so happy the Seattle Mariners took a chance on him. And this is one of the few times where I can honestly say Jarrett DeHart, hitting coach of the Seattle Mariners, looks like a genius.